Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mezirusy map. And today we're gonna focus on our railroad infrastructure. Okay, previously I mentioned this, and I'm gonna try to do my best as morally as possible to implement a functional, perfectly functional working infrastructure for our railroads now that we have multiple intersections, and we will have more. I will build more. And we're gonna try to implement it with normal in-game stuff in a way that we're gonna have only two lines going everywhere. I'm gonna try to block off the rest of the railroads that are not servicing, that are not being used, because I'm gonna be trying to implement these T intersections or these side railroads as much as I can. I think we have a couple of more. We can build it here, but it's not necessary as we are not exporting anything. I might start building a bridge, second bridge over here, railroad bridge, so we can have faster transport or transfer of trains here as well, even though I don't see this to be at utmost importance, but hey ho, it might be more important than I think, so maybe we should start on this. First, guys, I'm gonna need your input in a lot of stuff. I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions concerning the infrastructure, towns, cities, buildings, expansion, and all that kind of stuff. And please, if you can leave any comment in the comment section. This also helps the YouTube algorithm for this channel to get more views or something. That's always nice. And if you want to help the channel, you can see how you can do it in the description of the video. But I promised Danny D, I promised him I'm gonna show, because off screen I bought several of these vehicles here just after I finished the video yesterday, and he said, hey, the fire station is built, maybe you should put vehicles in there. And yes, he was right, and thank you, Dano, for this. And there we go, we have 4 of the best vehicles. We have 2 of each, 2 with ladders and 2 these fire trucks, so that should be, well, they should be protected. Heat is low here. This is a problem. Of course, this city is growing and growing and growing, and we knew that this is going to be an issue. Currently, also, I can see that we are not supplying coal here. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing here, I will first find the vehicle, and I'm gonna tell them to bring us some coal here, so we're not using any more coal, imported coal. I will be also, guys, for the future reference, just a heads up, I'm doing some testing of on extremely hard. I have a feeling that these guys belong rail construction C Tomsk, right? Right, are these... No, these vehicles are not supposed to be... Yeah, we need to remove them from here. We need to erase from line. There we go. All of you. Let's see. No, I was confused what these buses are doing here, but they are just the ones that I accidentally created 2 bus lines previously, going to our this railroad depot here, but you can see that it's fully staffed, so there's no issues with this. I still need to address the issue of storage of the construction materials, because I want to distribute those myself, and here we go. It's finished at the moment. So I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I said that I'm gonna do this. Okay, right, we can do this. We need a couple of materials. We need a distribution office. Okay, this is a distribution office. No, that's for piggies, for meat. Distribution office. We can have a smaller one. I have these new modded ones that are similar to technical services. I think they're gonna fit here perfectly. I will be paying for them myself. Can I squeeze them in here? Of course I can. Why the hell not? Here we go. And build. Right, so we're gonna have a distribution office here that's gonna be delivering there's gonna be delivering all of this stuff, and of course they need the electrical components. Yes, electrical components plus construction materials. Steel, prefabs, bricks and boards. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. So all of that is open storage, so that will be open halves. Let's see which ones do we like. I don't actually care that much about this. I mean, like, I do. I would like to just put something different, something new, something spicy. I don't know, something like that. We have some of these Praga ones I downloaded. We have tractors as well that we presented in the yesterday's mod. Monday I'm recording this on Tuesday morning, 9:30. Okay, this is way too small. We need proper trucks and something that we might didn't use yet. These are the Ural trucks. They have a good capacity, but they are slow. Since these guys are going to be mostly on the road, I think I would like to have something bigger. This is fast and big, but we have a lot of those. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do for 4 of those. I understand they're not the sharpest tools in the shed, but the smart. Wait, this is R and M. Do we have covered hull as well like this? R and M 1-3. Yeah, this is the one. Can you get green? Really? No green? Well, this is the greenest I can find. I think this is the same model of a truck, and I'm gonna use those. Okay, so let's go. First, delivery. You're gonna be delivering here and here. That's fine. That's gonna be unload and unload. So you're gonna be unloading here, of course, steel, prefabs, bricks, and boards. And guess where we're gonna be delivering from? Most of it from here. Fine. Perfect. Fine. Go to 90%. That means we're not gonna be using those anymore. And of course, we're gonna need electrical components. We have our electrical components warehouse here. It's a little bit longer, but bear in mind that actually we don't need electrical components because I'm just gonna put it for I don't know. I have no idea why I just did this. Because we don't need the electrical components, we're not building any overhead lines. I don't know if there's a possibility that any of the bridges need that. I highly doubt it, but still. Better safe than sorry. So let's go on. Right, and now the big one. The big one will be dumper trucks. Again, I would like to have these dumper trucks. I'm gonna have 4 dumper trucks. So let's hear. Dumper trucks. Fast and furious, right? R&M. Do I want these dumper trucks? Why the hell not? Romania. Or Romania all the way. I'm gonna go for 2 of them actually initially. So I'm gonna go for trucks and create a new truck line. That's gonna be gravel... gravel, alright. Usually I think they started by... replacing the whole text here, so let's see if I can gravel supply to Tomsk rail. I think this is detailed enough. What do you think? Okay, so gravel supply, the closest one I think it's here. And then we're gonna go all the way to our railroad construction office. We actually have an unloading station here. Of course, we need to assign these 2 vehicles and assign it to vehicles, yes. 1 and a 2. Little Romanian trucks, they're not so little actually. They have decent capacity and decent speed, nothing spectacular about them. It's something just different. And I think I hope you guys agree as well that, oh, cheat mode. As soon as I see 2 vehicles going in the same direction, I straight away think about line spacing, the only cheat mode that we are implementing. Yeah, that's it. Okay, continuing on. Continuing on would be another 2 dumper trucks. That would be a little bit bigger and more efficient because they're gonna go for a longer distance. Right, so bigger distance. That's what she wants. Said. Right, so 12 tons here. We have 25 tons. Again, this is really slow. Kaz is slow again. I would like to have something faster. Do we have anything? This is 80 kilometers per hour. That's nice, but I think we might find something better than this. What do we have? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not wrong. Here we go. We have these Zills. 80 kilometers, 9 tons. I think I'm gonna go for 2 of these. Only 2 will be enough initially. So what I'm gonna do here, probably should have changed their colors because we have... right, so what I wanted to do here is create another heating plant, hopefully, most probably next to this one. We have, or across the street. So, do they have the... Let me just see. Do you have any... No, they don't have any connection for the coal. I was hoping to create a small coal storage around here and then have 2 heating plants. Right, okay, so what I can do here, I will create another heating plant on the other side of town. So heat exchanger, well actually let's go for heating plant. Gdańsk Oliva. Yes, we're gonna go for this one. Of course, this is not the ideal solution, but it's good enough. A little bit outside of town, but yet kinda in the walking distance of our future peeps living in here. So let's go for leveling this. Oh, this looks like it's a high mountain here. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Remember, city of Rijeka in Croatia. Check it out. It's on the coast side. It's long and narrow, and it's from outskirts of the city, which is only 2-3 kilometers away from the city center. It's like freaking 500 meters elevation. That would be 1,500 feet of elevation till you get to the highest point there. What the Okay. I'm not gonna deal with those. We're gonna go for a Gdańsk Oliva from Mr. Toprus, and let's go like this. This is gonna elevate some pressure. Of course, I'm gonna... You know what? I'll build this... Oh, in dollars? Really? I pressed the wrong button. That's fine. This is gonna alleviate some pressure from the city and the other heating plant, but the trucks I built are not for no reason. Actually, you know what? Maybe... They have 60 tons capacity. They use 1.2 tons a day maximum capacity. I was thinking of doing this. I was thinking of doing 1 by 1, but we can do it like this. Sorry, I was thinking of getting a central storage for heating, but you know what? We can do it 1 by 1. So what you're gonna do now is go to your where we load coal, and we load coal from here. And just because of you guys, I will now construct the pathway through the hillside here. Can I do this? Is this thing? Okay, looks like we have a progress. We have a liftoff. We have a progress, not really a liftoff. And come on, it was green. It was just green. There we go. Perfect. We have a right, we have a short path here, so I'm gonna go and tell them, look, you know what you're gonna do here? You're gonna go and load this in this Litopa storage, and then you're gonna go to one of the heating plants over here. So what you're gonna do here, what you're gonna do when they come, and you're gonna unload over here and wait until unloaded, just in case if you have something extra. They gonna have huge capacity. It's huge comparable to the heating plant that we have only for the consumption. Off you go. Come on, go. This and then unload coal. This is perfectly fine. So it's huge capacity compared to the heating plant itself, because it uses 1.2 tons. So it's just over 1 ton of coal per day with maximum productivity, and it has 60-ton capacity. So this is gonna be creating storage of let's say 50 days of coal for well, storage. That would be, let's say that I would assume that that's good chunk of a winter. So, and plus of course, as soon as he starts using coal, the truck is gonna be delivering new ones. So okay, this is gonna be, it's a thing. Hallelujah, this is being finished. We have steel. Why the hell, where the hell are you getting steel from? Because they're missing oh no, mea culpa. They're getting the electrical components from elsewhere, and I'm gonna assume that I didn't change this, that they're getting electrical components from Litopa. No. Here, mechanical and electrical components from Litopa. Yes. So this is what we have. Also, you can see that these roads are quite white. Yeah, we need to change that. Diversify it. We need to change those roads into something with less snow. Of course, this infrastructure that I built here, this is cheap crapolo. This town over here is no longer needed, and people can move into their new houses, new apartments. I promised you this. You and your families can move to a more southern regions, warmer place. Let's try with this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be demolishing this little neighborhood. I know that usually after these kind of construction projects, they leave some infrastructure either for you know, for historical reasons, or some people even use it. I mean, like if you go to cities like, let's say, Novosibirsk, you can see that in the town center, or relatively close to town center, you have old wooden houses. Now, those wooden houses are not only because of the tradition, of course, people live there as well, because they're perfectly fine houses, and the land well, beneath that belongs to me. Comprende? So it's like people are owners of that. But in this case, I will try to have the nation looking like a decent example of, you know, of functioning nation. So what I'm gonna do is remove some of this infrastructure from here, and pickled pint. Pickled pint is something that is gonna stay here. Of course, they're gonna have their own plonk generator, so they're gonna have that, and pickled pint will be. This is a cool. This is never going to be in this game, but in the, well, if you're a trucker, or if you're played trucking games even, you know that people need to stop from time to time to have a rest, to have a break, and so on. I bet between those truckers left and right, there's an iconic pubs and places where people. Oh, right, vehicle. Let's sell you off. Iconic pubs, like I know in the Balkans as well, there are a couple of them that are being serviced, and they become legendary, and even with the upgrades and new stuff like that, they became just the go-to place for all the truckers. Here we go. Oh, right. I'm gonna demolish this anyway, because it doesn't have electricity, because I wanted to remove electricity from here, because these electricity hoses are a little bit in the way. And we need technical services somewhere. These construction offices, they're staying here. They're here to stay forever. They're here to stay. What is this? This is vehicle depot. Yes, you can stay too. This is gonna be our technical services area as well. I didn't place them. Yeah, I wanted to place them somewhere around here. So back to technical services, and hopefully we're gonna get back to railroad construction soon, which is gonna be we're gonna have several things we're gonna be doing. You know what? Let's build this one straight away. This time with rubles, not dollars. And real quickly, I'm gonna get some of the cleaning vehicles for cleaning the roads, clearing the roads. Cars. Yeah, that's 100,000. That's a waste of money probably, but let's see the coverage here. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. They're covering the whole town. That's the important part. And then how far do you go outwards to the tunnel? Do you cross through the tunnel? Yes, they do. They even cross through. And here we go. We have this road. Chomusek is now connected with well, almost functional road, but yeah. Actually, you know what? We can upgrade this as well. We're gonna have issues with this technical service guy that just went there, but you know what? Little do I care. Pause. Now continue upgrading this. There we go. I'm just worried that the steel that needs to be delivered here, which is not insignificant. Right. Oh, we don't have any rail. You're kidding me. He built a second line? Oh dear lord, he's efficient. Son of a gun. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is what I wanted to do here. You will... Oh, he's actually constructing this still. Let me leave him alone to see if he's gonna finish the little bits and pieces here. What I'm gonna do now, because we have a fully functioning... Yeah, here we go. Here is he. He's still constructing this. Perfect. I wanted him to construct a second line of this intersection here, so this is gonna be a V intersection, not a T intersection, because we don't have to have nobody from Babushkino going into this direction here. They have their own stuff to do over there. I'm not the sharpest tool in a shed. I'm not the smartest guy alive. I'm pretty far from that. But I made a lot of mistakes. For example, you should always stick to these bypasses being on the same side. In this case, I made them on the opposite side. Here, bypass is on the right, this way it's on the left. So I need to choose which lane or line do I upgrade, if I'm gonna do it myself. So, we have three... actually, I have to do this one as well. But this is something I'm gonna buy on my own, so we can do it probably straight away. We can do it straight away. So we have this railroad here, needs to be connected to here. And then this one needs to be connected to here. And let's pay for this. This is okay. So we have these lines connected. Okay, now straight away this is a wooden one, and you see that it's not the highest grade quality, whatever. The problem is, if I try to mess with these right now without having a solution over here, it's just gonna create confusion. It's gonna be disastrous. So I will fix this straight away after this train passes. It's only one, yes. Okay, as soon as he passes, we're gonna be removing this railroad and connecting it to the left-hand side one. Now, you wanna see how fast plans with me fail? Let's see. Move this. And now it's gonna tell me that you cannot connect it over here. The thing that I wanted to do is connect this one to here. Let's try to get partially there. Oh, it can. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? I could have done this without removing the railroad previously. That would be also a sight for sore eyes. No issues whatsoever, right? And then I need to have this right-hand side one connected to this railroad here. Why the hell not? Does it look complicated? Does to me. Let's see how the intersection are handled here. You can, of course, see that we are still rebuilding this railroad there. I'm gonna leave him to build whatever he can, but soon I will tell him to go and fix the right-hand side one. So, what do we have to do now? We have to make sure that all of these lines that are going there, which is 2 on the left-hand side, 1 on the right-hand side, are connected to each other. In this case, we have this one. We're gonna call this one a right-hand side lane, and we're gonna create a left-hand side lane. Left-hand side lane is gonna be the left-hand side lane from here, and then we're just gonna tell them to continue constructing this railroad, better quality one though, over here. So this, I would like to do this. Obviously, problems, because they're not perfectly aligned. So let's see if we sorry, the height is too great. So can we do this, for example, this. By the way, this what I'm doing right now is I'm not gonna be, I don't want to construct this on my own. If I make a mistake, sorry about that, but I would like us to build this. Here we go, something like this. We need to, and this is let me explain this how it works. So this is a problem. Why is this not parallel to the right hand side one? Why is that? Well, I hear you ask. It's because this one is not actually parallel, or this section where I started clicking on it, it's not aligned with this one. They're already diverging. I have to click this one back into place. So you have to do this, and my suggestion is, as close as you can, as soon as you get green, click it, and suddenly it's aligned. So suddenly the world makes sense one more time. Okay, but that's not what we are aiming at. We are aiming that we need to actually, we can do this as well. So let's try. We need to make it parallel to this one, and now it's actually, let's see here. No, I need you to be parallel, but he wants to be parallel to itself, not to the other one here. Let me see. Here we go. I think this is it. This is it. And then this one can merge into this one here. Now, problems. This is a solution. This is definitely a solution. Problem is that this railroad now is gonna treat the whole crap load of the section of the railroad as an intersection, or we will have to treat it as an intersection, because, for example, you can see here, actually, after this one, actually already we can start moving these semaphores. Let me just check if everything is connected properly. You can see that everything from here is considered intersection all the way to here. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna change this right away. So what do we need to do? We need to make sure that all the trains can go right and left. All the way up to here, they should be able to. So this one goes right hand side, this one goes left hand side. And this is how we're gonna set this up. Let me see if I can... what did I just do? Let me see how we can deal with this. So we're gonna get this one over here and treat this as an intersection. I'm gonna pause now just so we don't lose any, well, sanity. I will do this in this direction, and then here we will have in the right hand side in that direction. What is this? This is a this was a switch point or waypoint. Okay, and the intersections actually stop over here, so this is what we need to do. So we have one intersection over here, which is quite complex, and we have this fueling station, which looks ugly as hell, and then the rest of it, it's kind of fine. What we could have done here is remove all these zigzags, and you know what, let's remove this one as well. Let's remove this one. I will still have to leave this fueling station where it is, because I don't have better solution for it, for fueling for the trains, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. This means that these little intersections are also gonna have to stay in place, unless I move the fueling station in the middle. I'm only going to be worried if they're gonna decide to switch back. We can also fix this. I can create a nice something. Let me try this. Is this long enough? What I wanted to do is create this section of the railroad from this intersection. All of it. Not clear it. I don't have to destroy, and I don't have to build anything except the fueling station. And I can do it like this. Okay, pausing again. Let's start removing. I'm gonna remove the fuel station. Demolish it, yes, and hopefully I'm gonna remember to refuel this station. If I don't, hit the comment section, starts using swear words, feel free to do so. So I'm gonna have to build this petrol station. All this mess here, it's gonna be fixed. So I am fully aware how this, well, I'm assuming that I know how this works, so heads up, you know, like, guys, just feel free to criticize at any point. I'm just saying that I think I understand. I'm pretty sure I understand how this works. Let's see if this is not needed anymore, I believe, until it's actually needed. So why can't I remove this one? Interesting. I cannot remove this railroad in the middle here. And looks like it goes all the way here, and when I try to do it... Oh, here we go. Here we go. When I try to do it in opposite direction, works. All the fun we have with our railroads. Oh, it's even... Oh, that's why I didn't want to be removed. Ooh, what the hell is this? There was a wooden railroad here that I needed to remove. That's fine. Let's rebuild this one. That's fine. And I need to remove the lighting system from here. I'm gonna let this finish building. Perfect. Remove lights. And in here, why do I need a big section of the railroad? Because I want to create exchanges as well if they decide to go in the opposite direction, so they can go back to exactly where they came from, you know. The words we like to use here a lot. No, we don't. Right. Here we go, and something like this. So I was thinking of plonking a petrol. If I'm making any mistakes here, guys, and if I hear you screaming and like, just scream in the TV box. Let's call it a TV box in the monitor. Okay, so I would like to build this fueling station. Now, bear in mind that trains here, for some reason, like let's say the ones that are delivering steel here, may decide, hey, I need a refuel, and he just came to this station, so he needs to go and refuel. So he refuels, and he needs to go back, but because he's in the wrong lane, he cannot go back, he can only go forward, and that can create question marks. So how do we predict this and fix this straight away? So let's finish building this, and let's finish building... I think this is not ideally bendy. I would like it. It's not as bendy as I would like it. But here we go. Build this and build this fueling station. Okay. And get straight away fuel for it, but I will hopefully connect you to the fueling stations. So this one is without power supply. Of course. Why would it have power supply? Pause for a second. I'm just gonna remove some of the infrastructure from here. Here we go. Even this bus stop, I'm not sure if it's needed anymore. We need to upgrade some. Ooh, but this is a grand mountain pass or something to Novgorod. Yeah, we should definitely. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna do something with this. Okay, right. So this is now fixed. Now think about this. If you're a train going here, you would want to get back, but I'm gonna have to build a long, let's call it a longer section of the railroad so they can actually turn around. So I'm gonna be generous with this and give them a little bit longer. So if your train refueled here and you want to get back, this is going to give you an option. But again, problems, because I should have put semaphores here first, because if I put the intersection, I won't have space to put semaphores. So if I do like this is again entering intersection, even though this intersection is not being used by anybody except the trains passing through here. So I need this, and then I can build the generous, as before mentioned, switch or exchange. And then after the switch and exchange, I need to put mixed semaphores here so the trains can actually turn around. Is it this way? Yeah, I think it's this way. And then in this direction, I'm gonna put normal semaphores. So and the same thing I'm gonna do on the opposite side. So when the train comes from here, by any chance, if he just wants to refuel and then go back, he has to have an option to do so. So first, chain semaphore. Yeah, let's go with chain semaphores in this direction, and we're gonna go for normal semaphores in this direction, and switch from the right hand side to the left hand side for the train. This maybe sounds extremely complicated, and maybe it is. I have no. It's probably. And we get cyan, whatever is the name of this color. Fun. We need mixed ones. Mixed ones going this way, and then we need again chain semaphore coming here. I don't like double chain semaphores because. No, and of course we need to continue. I'm gonna put normal semaphores over here. And then we have this intersection. Do we treat all of this as one intersection or not? Maybe I can. You know what? Yeah, we can. Let's remove this and this. This is a bypass that actually maybe doesn't even have to be here, but I think I want to leave it as it is. Some trains may go into here if they need a waiting period for going over there. But anyway, I think this is more or less how I want it to be. The only problem I'm having here is the electricity hoses. Electricity hoses are going all the way here, and look at this cable going all the way up here. So technically I was supposed to double up on these cables, but can I fix this in a different way? I think I can. So let's go for just to look a little bit nicer. I'm not gonna make this, you know, fabulously magnificent piece of art like the rest of my construction is. It's just gonna be average. Most of you guys viewing this video are not used to me doing average stuff, you know. I expect extraordinary, really well functioning stuff. Yeah, BS. Right, so this is gonna be auto build, fine, and then I need another substation. Substation is gonna be somewhere close to this. We can be generous with the distance just in case you need to build. Actually, I'm just gonna build it right next to it. Come on, you son of a gun. You're kidding me. Here we go. Finally, this one, and this doesn't need a lot of electricity, but hey ho, who am I to judge? And let's make, there we go, Mr. Topros is gonna be happy. Telegraph poles. First, let's cross on the other side, and right next to our railroad, we're gonna have telegraph hoses. Telegraph hoses, perfect. And then we need to cut into these electricity hoses here. Move this one, and there we go. This is close enough. Where is it? Here we go. Let's cross to this side first, and then let's just go directly here. That's gonna be good enough. And suddenly, probably I should give this part of the city electricity back again. Humpty Dumpty broke the electricity back again. Connected. Electricity is here. Voltage is horrible. Power plant leak. Power plant. What's wrong with you? You said that you're gonna build freaking power plants. Right, that was me concentrating to see where we can build a power plant. We said that we have coal reserves somewhere. I think it was Danilsk even. Let me check. I'm not sure if I want to put Danilsk to be a mining city as well. I want to focus on this. Ooh, CK harvester. That's not a Rostelmash, is it? Doesn't matter. Right, let's just remove this. Railroads. We are focusing on the railroads right now. Okay, from here on we can build these. Actually, we're gonna try to build these ourselves. This train that is gonna be constructing this should work fine here. You can oh, and here we go. These are the first issues. Where do you need to go? You're going to Virov train aggregate. Virov is the new zone. Okay, you need to go here, right hand side, and go right hand side here. Okay, and where's the issue? This shouldn't be issue because you can switch from this side to that side because you have the connection here, no? Let's see if I remove the... he has a red light. Why is it red light? Probably because this is a chain semaphore, is that correct? No, it's not. It's not chain, it's straight through, so he needs to pass here, and maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an issue with the railroads around here. And then here you should be... Ooh, this is not dual directional, this needs to be chain semaphore in that direction. Is this fixing it? Not really. And then you go straight through, this one needs to be chain semaphore. This is chain, this is straight through. But you can use this. Why doesn't he go? I'll remove this. I'll remove this and just see. Maybe he's just confused. No, he's saying he can't go there because of the something here, something over here. He's trying to go to the right hand side. Obviously, he cannot go to the left hand side because if he could, he would. So let's try to give him an option to go to the left hand side. Am I choosing correctly here? So from here to the right hand side. There we go. Okay, there was just an issue with the... Yeah, you can pass, This is just one off. This is... Oh, actually, it's not one off. This is how the trains from here are supposed to go. No, they can go to the right-hand side to this intersection. But anyway, we have one T intersection here, we're gonna have V intersection here, and a whole lot of train lines here. I think I understand how everything works. That's the famous last words, right? So I will be... Why is this orange? Oh, right, because it's connected to all of this. And how are trains supposed to go in this direction? Yeah, this needs to be removed. This needs to be removed. And this needs to be removed. Because trains going to Danilsk should be able to go in this direction. And they can... they should be able to do so now. Okay. We'll see. We'll have issues. We're gonna address them. And we're gonna work on them. What's happening? Trains. Yes, you guys mentioned in the comment section also that you would like me to fix the train signalization and all that good stuff. Not signalization, the... what's I call it? The train lines, name of the train lines. Yes, so Babushkino train this one is going to Bonigi chemical plant. So we can start real quickly renaming this. This is gravel to Bonigi. Wow, Bonigi chemicals. That's pretty straightforward. I hope you guys agree. Babushkino. Next one is Babushkino to Litopa. This is here. This is gonna be gravel to capital construction. So this means that it's gravel going to capital city or capital city area, tri-city area construction. I think that's pretty straightforward. Let's go to gravel here. So we Renargrad. This is Renargrad construction. So let's go gravel to Renargrad construction. There we go. That's pretty much taken care of. And then we have Babushkino train loading to Virov. Virov would be the new one, yes. And look at this, look at this, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. No. These guys shouldn't be Babushkino. After Babushkino, you're not going this way. You need to go in this direction over here. So go here. And then after going back, you need to go through here. That will be second to last. Here we go. And this is how the trains are supposed to go, because they are causing this issue over here. So this one should be fixed right now. Of course, they're all merging to this one line that I should probably upgrade all the way to here. But we don't have a lot of train traffic, and currently there's not a lot of waiting time. And you can see even here that we have one bridge, we have like 6 trains, 7, 5 something trains going, exporting stuff there. It's working fine. Okay, so, and look at these container trains. I think some of you guys are gonna be really excited to see these guys. These are really nice. So if we do something like this, and then put it a little bit cinematic, and then Control G, can we, Control G again, and then try roll over again, press it like this, and is it middle mouse button? No, it doesn't allow me to zoom around it. I think this one just allows me to leave it like this. So this is our container exports. Now, some of you will say, hey, do you have that mod, or is it a mod even, the double containers, United States, US double containers? Yes, I have that mod, but even though it might work, I will not use it because, let's face it, the containers one on top of each other, I don't think they're gonna fit into tunnels that we have over here. So yeah, look at the scenery. It's really, really amazing. I love it. Oh, pipelines. No, let's stop here. Pipelines are horrible. I should probably work on that as well, but that's fine. It's something, water under the bridge, right? Coffee time. Okay. Right, let's move on. Danilsk is done and dusted. Okay, this is gonna be the another train, another brick in the wall, another train in the wall. What I wanted to do in this episode, which obviously I wanted to create a centralized storage for our crops. Now, this is not as simple as one might think. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But if I create a centralized storage for our crops, currently we need crops in one place, and then we need crops in our second place, and then we're gonna have soon crops for animal feeds, and then we're gonna have for alcohol production. We have for fabrics as well that we're sorry, it's here that we're already using it. So that's gonna be a lot of crops. So currently I don't think I'm gonna be doing that, but well, not in this episode, maybe in the next one. But I just have a great idea here, which usually that's how all the problems start. I have an idea that I can do meat exports over here. So and I still didn't start supplying gravel to these guys. Oh, and we do have gravel. Okay, perfect. And the bridge is not done, but doesn't matter. Okay, let's be confused as usually we are, and let's go for a dumper truck. And let's see, how much gravel do you consume? You consume 1.5 tons a day. So fine, it's gonna take less than 4 days to do something. 6 tons would be nice. Let's see something that we didn't use yet. 60 kilometers per hour, that's a little bit slow. Actually, do we care? 4 tons, and this one is fast. Czechoslovakia, what is this one? A30N. I don't know which one is that. Let's go for that one. Let's go for one truck over here, and let's straight away go for a new line, gravel to greenhouse. There we go, gravel to greenhouse, and perfectly fine with the name. We're gonna go and load up gravel over here and just deliver it here. I think one of these guys is gonna be perfectly fine for whatever we throw at him. So whatever we throw at the gravel or at the greenhouse. So load gravel, yes. Then wait until unloaded, unload gravel. Just so we have, if you do it like this, you will have the icon of gravel on the left hand side over here. That would be under G, right? Gravel to greenhouse. Here we go. You can see here you have a little gravel there. And off you go. Oh, spring is here already. Okay. So hopefully I didn't even check how is the Danil's doing. I mean, like they had shortage of heat there. Let me see if we have we have people. Yeah, people are here. That's really nice to see alive people. That's always a nice thing. Schools are doing fine. Kindergartens are doing fine. How are you doing here, guys? They're looking for prayer. No dice. No prayers here. There is no God here. I'm kidding, of course. Look, you have your own. To each their own. We can continue construction here because everything is supplied. We are done technically. Ooh, good that I didn't build it. Technically, we are done with our 5-year plan, but the 5-year plan expires. The 5-year plan expires in the end of 1970. So we have 6 months, and let's do a second step. Let's be the pride of the nation, and pride of the union. It's not really union. Yeah, probably proud of the union. Let's pride of the Lions. There we go. A little bit of gravel and start on these construction, guys. We have shipyard. It's done. We need a lot of people to work here. We're gonna need 500 people. 100 of those need to be college educated. Currently, we're at 20% with college educated people and 5% at normal people. So that's gonna be population. Let me just see if these guys can walk. They can walk everywhere, that's fine. Right, supply, distribution office. Yes, what's the capacity of the stuff here? I think it's decent enough. Okay, you need electrical components, electronics, electrical component mechanics, and plastics. That all will need to be set up right now. And how am I supposed to have 5 additional trains coming in here into this one storage, delivering all this stuff? That's gonna be absolutely horrible. But challenge accepted. Okay, we're missing boards over here, but I don't care about that. We have everything else. So what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna start supplying stuff to, let's say, this storage facility. We have fabrics, chemicals, mechanical components, electrical components. We need electronics, plastics. Yes, plastics. Crops, no dice. Let's remove these crops that we have a little bit of. And clothes, no. So I think it's plastics. Let's go like this. More or less, this is how I want it to be. So we need plastics and electronics. I think we built the electronics factory. Did we build? No, this is electrical components, but we don't have electrical components. Doesn't matter. Soviet Union said they're gonna supply us with everything that we need. And you can see that we have less and less containers here. I'm really happy to see that. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'm happy to see that because I would like us to not to be pressured with containers and that exports are... We're maximizing our exports. Electronics... we need electronic assembly plant, and I don't know if we have it over here. Is there a position for us to grow? You don't say. We can actually build additional plant, but I don't know if I want to do it here. Let's see, we are limiting our processing, oil processing. It's not really embargo, but it's we are limiting the jobs we have here concerning the oil production. Chemicals are doing quite well. They cannot store it still. I think I'm gonna have to focus on this chemical thing. Oh, and clothes. Are we even distributing the clothes? Not really. We need to focus on that. And now we're gonna focus first we need those shipping. Who is distributing plastics? Are you distributing plastics? Chemicals? Might be nobody. It might be that nobody is distributing plastics. Okay, but you're going to plastics factory anyway. So let's see, where is the plastics factory? Here we go, plastics factory. You're gonna be loading plastics, and then you have this warehouse here. That would be Litopa aggregates storage. No, that's not it. We need the one with a lot of stuff. Litopa warehouse. There we go. This is the one. Start delivering plastics. I think this is the one. Let's just check it. Yes, that's the one that I just messed with the numbers here. Perfect. And we're missing electronics. Electronics need to be assembled. Now, aluminium production here is... We're not gonna focus on that now. It's full. It's not really full. It's still filling up. But soon we're gonna have to do something with aluminium. We're gonna have to plan for... What about this one here? 50 unemployed people. Let's see what kind of electronics factory we have here. 1 second. Right. Factory. Right, assembly point. Let's see. Oh boy, that's always fun to see. Electronics assembly plant. Okay, this is not big. This is Mr. Rob's, I believe. And do we have anything else? Electronic. Ooh, 16. I just want something small right now, just so we can have. What about factories here? I think we have. What about here? It would be even better if it's adjacent to the... Ooh. I think people can walk from this station to here if I can find a place to plonk it in. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I bet that we have a crap load of machinery over here that does nothing. So I'm gonna go and try to level this area here. Of course, you're gonna save now. And let's try one more time. This one. No dice. Okay, no go. Rotating it? No. Rotating it even more? No. I don't think rotating it to oblivion is gonna help, but let me try to... Let's try leveling it a little bit more. So, level it to some level. Let's be more delicate with all the leveling. So, at the moment, looks like it's fine. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There we go. It would be even better if we can connect it to the storage facility there, but actually, if it fits this way, it should fit this way too. Not really, because the road is on this side here, so this might be causing some problems. And there's no way in hell we're gonna be able to fit that road on the other side here. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. So let's try plonking this one in, and let's try to... Works like a charm. Perfect. The only problem is that I kind of bluffed that it's definitely going to be well connected to our bus station because it's all the way there, but we can always give it a go. Let's see. Bus station and 160 meters. They're going to be able to walk to work here. I bet there's going to be people walking from this part of town to here. There we go. We have electronic production. Perfect. Electronics production. That's going to be for distribution, and I definitely need to focus on the distribution soon. In the meantime, I will probably start on the ship production ASAP. So, first of all, I'm gonna try to supply it with everything that we have, which is absolutely nothing. Actually, it's steel. We have steel storage over here, and for some reason, it's not being filled all the way. What else do we need? Okay, that's fine. I think that's fine. Distribution office that I'm gonna build right now, it's gonna be a simple one, small one, similar to the one that I already built. So, blue, baby blue, my favorite color. Not even close, but we can go with that. Let's try to level this area here. Let's smaller the leveling area. Distribution office. Probably should go, maybe not. I was thinking of green, even better. I live in Ireland, so we can go with this one. 8,000 rubles, that's peanuts. And what I'm gonna do now, this is gonna be delivering all the materials and everything that we need for our shipyard. Again, actually, this is not gonna cause any traffic issues. Actually, it might. So let's be smart about this. Maybe I shouldn't, but actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be importing some of the stuff. So we're gonna need covered hulls and we're gonna need open hulls. These guys have a really low capacity for fabrics and rest of the mojo. So currently, I'm gonna get them... Let's go like this. Let's go for 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go for the same type, open hulls, big ones. Oh, maybe small ones. No, big ones. 2 big ones. Perfect. That's it. And what you're gonna do when they come for you, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go unloading it over here. Perfect. That's exactly how it's supposed to be set up. Go to 90%, and the trucks are on their merry way. The only problem is the closest... Ah, it's here. Fuel station is not far away. They know what they need to do, but I can still choose them to select this, and electronics, mechanical, plastics, all this stuff. There we go. So you know what you need to do. And now I'm gonna go and start on the plastics, electronics, mechanical, electrical, and fabrics. No chemicals, right? Oh, this is gonna cost a lot of money. Oh, sweet lord, why is it skyrocketing? It's skyrocketing. Oh no. Pause. Stop. Hammer time. Wow, okay, how much did I import? A lot. Okay, that's a lot. No aluminium though. Okay, I stopped importing. I'm gonna have to set up this distribution. We're gonna have an episode only only dedicated for January, February, April, March. January, February, March. April, May. Wow, okay, well, it's early in the morning. It's only 10:21 when I'm finishing this episode. We still have like 5-ish minutes. Right, so this one needs a blueprint for production, and of course doesn't have materials. So, blueprint. Oh, we don't have any. Is anything cheap out there? Oh, boy. Here we go. Moskwitch Motorship. That's the one. That's for people transport. Of course, we're not gonna use that one. Whoa. That's expensive. Where the hell are we supposed to get 1 million? Well, Ignatov is something that they can use, and if they decide not to take it... Ooh, tanker ships. I bet that whole load... Yeah, I remember they saying something about the tanker ships, right? There we go. So, tanker ship is something that we should get cracking with, so I'm gonna have to get money for that first. But right, so this is it for now. We have basic... How much do they need for this? We can get a loan for this as well. It's Chinese. Really, I never saw this before. Okay, what about... I should have some mods as well. These are 1,000,000 rubles each. It's not a problem. Like, we can probably afford some of it. But 850 tons of oil. Right. So how are we supposed to... Well, yeah, we already said that there's no way of building harbor over here because of the role-playing wink, because of the shallow seas, and this is where our oil fields are. We can direct our oil fields elsewhere, but that's gonna have to be from here. Pipeline going from this last pumping station? Well, somewhere. And we'll see. Maybe our engineers can clear out this passage. We'll see in the future, but currently I think we're fine with that. We're fine with... actually, are we? How are we doing with the exports? Exports are fine. They're dropping the fuel. That means I already increased a little bit the amount of people that should work here, so we are processing a little bit more oil. I'm trying to find a perfect balance. Looks like we can do a little bit more. So let's go with 320, but I think that would be a limit of what we're mining. We can be importing oil. We can be importing oil and create a second refinery that's going to be processing our own oil. Imported oil. Anyway, oh, where the hell is that money coming from? I don't know. Okay, should we start with this? Maybe we should. Let's see. Still not a lot of people here. That's you know what's the thing? What happened now? You know why the amount of people dropped here? I bet that one of the buildings was connected to the construction site. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. And yeah, well, a lot of people are going to construct these residential buildings now, which is exactly what we need. And you probably should get more people here to start working on these ships. I will pass on this right now because I know we have to buy several trains at this point to deliver all this material, because we can't really afford importing these. The price of the ships is going to be enormous. So we're gonna do that in one of the next episodes. So I already piled up a crap load of stuff to do in the next episode, but I need your input, guys. What do you think? Should I focus on the power plant? Bear in mind that the Chomosek fueling station, which is probably one of the furthest points away from the power plant, because we have a small power plant there and we have two power plants there. Looks like the power is stable at the moment, but that's not gonna be so in the future. It's already twitching there. It's showing signs that we are running out of electricity, so this production at the moment seems to be fine, but during the winter times, look at this one. This is Sea Tomsk power plant. Sea Tomsk power plant is going crazy. It's producing so much. Probably Sea Tomsk area is the one that needs this electricity the most, so probably should focus on that. Funny. We had only one question mark this episode, and I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of surprised. No question marks. Incredible. So, what do you guys think? What should we focus on? Should we focus on a power plant? Should we focus on distribution of our goods? Bear in mind that we are producing probably everything that we need except electronics, and it's just not being distributed. Should we focus on the massive railroad deliveries to Danilsk with the, like, it's going to be additional 5 trains? Actually 6 trains, because we need boards here as well. And also I can see that we are producing a lot of steel, but I'm not sure if we should be exporting more steel. You can see that the steel is uh-oh. You remember that message that I saw that I didn't well, guess where our steel went. I can't believe this. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Right, I think this is a perfect time to end this one and to continue with this one in the next episode, because we just lost all our steel. This is probably, we angered somebody upstairs, and this is absolutely this is bad. Anyway, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. Let me know what you think, suggestions. Let me think what we're gonna focus on. I need to fix this train, and I need to just fix this train. Just build one of these, because there's nobody else coming here, so we only have this storage here. That's gonna be 2-minute work, and the rest of it is gonna be finding the train that is picking the steel up from here and getting him to get back to work over here. That's gonna take a minute or two. We can open the next episode with that. But anyway, guys, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. Let me know what you think. If you want to support the channel, you have it in the description of the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.